Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Doomcutie, and today I have my regular, lovely, awesome, spectacular panel. We have the lovely Shaye.
Oh, hello.
And the scrumdiddlyumptious Ellie.
I'll take it. Hoi, hoi.
This is good.
Hello. Yes, all the adjectives. Welcome back to our episode 7, guys. We are almost halfway through season 3. That's insane. I know.
I clearly have too much fun because I don't really remember that we're on episode 7. I'm like, no, we're on episode 3. It's fine. We are not on episode 3. Oh my god.
Oi, oi.
I know. Also, I have some news. Okay, so after so long, it feels like so long, but it's not really. It's been like a year and a half of hosting this podcast. I finally figured out how to get our podcast onto Apple Podcasts because we haven't been on there this entire time. But the process is very I don't know, like it's just really kind of, fancy, and obviously it's Apple. What can we say? So yeah, we're on there now. So check us out if you're an Apple podcast watcher.
We're going to invade every platform. You'll have no choice. You will know us. Yes.
But yeah, so very, very excited and happy about that because we want to get as many female voices out there about gaming as possible. The chat's on fire. I love to see it. Oh my days.
I was so chuffed, right? I was like, oh my god, I'm first. Freaking Sari with like their freaking little cute, adorable waiting cats. And I'm like, shut up. I can't believe. Okay, so I had Twitch already up. I was prepped. I was like, yep, we got this. Sari still somehow beat me. Sari is so unbelievably on it that they beat me to my own stream. I want you to know that I opened Streamlabs to go to stream on my regular nights. Sari's already talking. Right?
The vibes are already supplied.
There's cute emotes. There's funny shiz. There's checking in with people, seeing how they are. If you ever need like one of the bestest mods I've ever seen, it's freaking Sari. But Sari's such a way first. I want it.
Hyped.
Look, we love a hype queen.
We do.
Love to see it.
This is Yes, I call them Sari because I can't pronounce the full name, but they are a hype king.
Oh, they can still be a hype queen.
Sorry, you can be a hype queen. You can join the ranks.
I don't know. Hype king doesn't sound as good. I don't know. My 5-year-old actually spelt queen CWEEN, and I haven't had the heart to tell her that that's not correct.
No, that's fine. We get what it is. That's okay. We'll support
you. You can be the hype queen CWEEN. Okay.
If it was okay, then it's on point because that's like RuPaul era. Like Queen KWEEN is like
no, but her sister's name is Clara with a C.
Yeah, fair.
She's a queen. No, this makes sense.
Misleaded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. I love it. She's like, I'm a queen, so it clearly starts with my letter. And it's like, it makes perfect sense. I love it. Don't peek. Keep to it. Love it.
Yep.
It's so good.
Speaking of loving, girls, what have you been loving playing this past week? Ellie, why don't you go first?
I'm in a bit of a tunnel vision at the moment, and I have been absolutely smashing Spider-Man 2. I really have mentally I have Little Nightmares on my brain because I really want to start Little Nightmares, and PS Plus thankfully had Little Nightmares on offer, so that's in my library. But honestly, no, I think it's Little Nightmares. Yeah, like not 2, just the first one, which is good because I would want to start from the first. But Spider-Man, like I'm not really big on like superhero games in general, but maybe like if a film became like a game, like I don't know, I wouldn't really like jump on that. It's just not really my vibe. But I really liked the look of Spider-Man when it came out and like the trailers and stuff. I was like, oh, that looks really, really good. I was gifted it for my birthday, years ago now.
Yeah, years ago.
Oh my gosh, the combat was like so flowy. It was so fun. It was so fun. And so I was like, I absolutely, Yeah, I absolutely love it. And so when Miles Morales came out, I was like, done. Like, sign me up. I'm going to buy it.
King.
And then Spider-Man 2 came out. I saw that through the Summer Games Fest, and I was like, done. But the only issue then was, we've spoken about this on the podcast before, but Summer Games Fest, it had Spider-Man 2. It also had Alan Wake 2, and it had a couple other bits and bobs that were like fantastic that I really wanted to play. So it was a very expensive month that everything kind of came out with. Yeah. And I remember
it wasn't on the
because
top of the shopping list.
yes. Everything was like so awesome. I was like, beautiful. Like, what do I pick? And unfortunately, I remember this month because I was very, very sad. I got very, very sick. So I wasn't able to go out and physically buy stuff because I'm a physical collector. None of this digital. No. Physical collector. So I couldn't go out and buy it. And then time passed and things like, it like sold out and it was really expensive. So I've only just started playing it now because the prices kind of died down, the hype died down. It was more accessible for everyone. So I was able to jump on that. So I've been having the time of my life with Spider-Man 2. You can ride a roller coaster and you tilt the DualSense and he goes, woohoo!
Yes. Like, what's he got to fear? Even if he gets flung from the roller coaster, dude's fine. So like,
yeah, he literally, like, Peter Parker literally puts his arms up and you go, cheer, and he goes, woohoo. I'm like, is this cringe or is this hot? I don't know. It's Spider-Man. He's both.
Both. Definitely.
I agree with that in the sense that Spider-Man just has this really like boy charm about him. Like,
he's always meant to be. He's always meant to be a teenage hero that's like doing his best, but he's
a illegal teenager. You know what I mean? Like he's freshman and you know he's out there, he's exploring, he's wearing tight clothes, he's having the time of his life. I'm so here for it.
And and at least in Spider-Man he's not overly bulky and he's not overly hot like in the games. Sorry, but Baby Girl's a bit dorky and I'm here for it. He's a bit dorky. He's not like super hot, but he's kind of hot. Like he's averagino. And I'm like, oh, that makes him hotter. Like, how's that? How does that work?
My days. Oh, is it hot in here or is it just me?
Yeah. It's just Spider-Man. Yeah.
Wonderful powers. I'd be like, do I have to have the man or can I just have the powers?
Gwen Stacy.
You can have him. I just want Stacy. I want to swing. She's badass.
I would dig a Gwen Stacy game.
Also, Gwen Stacy? Oh, shit.
She makes me question many things.
She does. Oh my god. They're like the red hair, like that particular image where she's got like the chibi Spider-Man shirt on. It's like a crop and she's got the cute hair. One of my friends cosplayed as it and I was like, cease.
Oh, you mean
Thank you.
Owl Dane? Owl.
Oh, I can't remember, but it just looked amazing. And
I'm gonna bring it up for our friends.
Sorry, guys, we can appreciate everybody on this channel. Everybody's hot. There you go.
She posts a lot. She actually posts a lot, guys. Give me 2 secs. There she is. Oh no, she was cosplaying Mary Jane.
Oh, because Gwen Stacy's a blonde scientist. Mary Jane is the journalist.
The red hair is just so gorgeous. And I was like, good God, Laura, why do you do this to me? Good God. But she knows she's gorgeous. Yes. Oh my God. I love it so much. And there's another one I've seen with like a crop as well that just works super well. I want that shirt now. Like, I really
She made this. It's actually on her TikTok.
So oh my God.
What did she say? She used acrylic paint and then she put this other stuff on it that like made it adhere to the fabric. But yeah, definitely check out Owl Damone's TikTok because if you want to know how to like paint stuff on t-shirts and make it adhere to it for cosplays,
actually I'm looking at getting a Cricut, so I might be able to do that with it soon because I'd be sick.
Yeah, I did that for PAX last year when I painted all my favorite video games in my jeans. I did that.
That's so good. Oh my God,
I still have them. Yeah, I wore them even to the meetup, the COAGG meetup of last year. Like, love.
I love hearing nerdy people that customize their own clothing or bags or whatever. Because like I'm not really a pin person because I feel bad about putting holes in my clothing, which is dumb. But like whatever. I don't really carry around any backpacks, so I can't even like pin them to that. But I still want to show off my cool nerdy crap. So when it's on clothing, like for example Paramore, like I'm keen. Chuck me that. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have some fantastic creators in the community that really lean into all these beautiful characters, and just their talent is out of this world. And Ellie is no exception to that rule. She does it in her own cute Gammon Girl way, which I absolutely adore. So
the subtle like nerd bits are great though. I love it so much because if you know, you know, and if you don't, then you're just dressed really nicely.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. That was my PAX vibe this year because I was like, oh, I don't really feel like cosplaying in the way of like, I don't, because I'm a craft queen. Like if I'm going, I'm going ham. And I was like, I don't really have like the time or the energy to go like ham. I'd rather just kind of wear like a nice outfit that's comfortable, but it's like a nod to a few characters that I really, really like. And so that's kind of the like, you know, the creation that I did this year with my like gender bend of the curator and of Ada Wong. Like it was just like the outfit of, and the whole weekend only one person came up to me and it was the second day and they're like, oh my God, Ada Wong. And I was like, oh, how? And he was like, can I have a photo? I'm like, yes, you can have a photo because you guessed. Rico almost. Daddy Rico almost. He accidentally fumbled his words when he thought who I was. And I was like, I'm Ada Wong. He's like, I knew it. I was like, I believe you. Because we stand Daddy Rico.
We do. He loves all the good nerd stuff, man. He's so he loves your outfits. He was like, it's so cool.
If you're confused about why we're calling a man daddy, it's because that's Shaye's boyfriend. It's totally consensual.
Name. Yes.
And it's a stream name.
It's a stream name.
Yeah.
Oh, chat
his handle,
He let chat pick and they decided it would be Daddy Rico. So at Supernova just passed, which
the origins.
Origin. I was like, why oranges? So we just had Supernova up in Brisbane, which is like our little nerd event. You love it. So you know what Rico went and picked up, being the absolute fucking gorgeous man that he is. He went and picked up a purple Barbie fan that says Daddy.
Love it in the Barbie font.
Yes, absolutely. And he's like, it's so pretty, and he's that fan. I'm like, oh my God, I love you so much. Just so everything. Yes, thank you.
And it's worth it because it's hot in there. So.
Yeah, he actually took his rainbow flag with him so that he could not rainbow flag, rainbow fan with him so that he could fan himself because like it was so hot and they had the outside doors open and I was like, I don't know why you're doing this and I'm actually so glad I didn't cosplay because it was too hot. And then he got this massive one that says Daddy and I love it so much. And I don't know, I love that like he is absolutely not bound by toxic masculinity, like not even a vibe, not even slightly. He genuinely just looked at that purple fan and went, oh God, I need that.
Isn't it funny how attractive that element is though? Because I think that's why Deadpool is so attractive. Like Ryan Reynolds, of course, like duh, that's boring. But like the fact that he plays along with like femininity and masculinity while never wavering who he is, like it's so attractive. And I think that with blokes, like kind of blurring the lines between masculine and feminine and not even questioning anything.
I like that. I will like that.
That's why
they express themselves, and I'm like, that's fantastic. Totally. I want to see that. Like, please, like, and whatever way that is, but I love it.
Yeah, and that's why girl dads, like for those who aren't parents, there's like girl dads and boy dads. If you have one gender, if you have just daughters, you're a girl dad. If you have just sons, you're a boy dad. Same with mothers, but there's that's why like girl dads are so conventionally attractive. It's because little girls will want to paint their nails, put makeup on them, do their hair, and these blokes are like anything for these little girls. Like I would die for these little girls. Like, yes, put glitter in my eyes.
My little girl, no, I can't do that. She's so happy.
Exactly.
And you see them dressed up with their daughters, like. They let their daughters pick like a Halloween costume or their fancy costume. Like, well, she wanted to go as princesses, so we're going as princesses. Yeah. It's happening.
It's so attractive.
And I'm like, you're a fucking lad. Oh my God, I love it so much.
Bro, the bar is so low for being hot. Like, I think like it really is like
it's not appearance.
It doesn't take much.
Hygiene.
No, it doesn't take much.
We love it.
Yeah, hygiene, be a nice person.
And that goes for everybody. That is not just for men. That's everybody's standard. Be nice to people, have decent hygiene. Like, you know, okay, so back in like the 30s and 40s when people were very, very into taking care of themselves, and men obviously had a lot more pressure in that area at that point as well, depending on, of course, your social class and all the crap. If you're a farmer, it's cool, do what you want. But it was amazing because if you look back, a lot of the dudes had very similar haircuts at the time and everything like that, but each one of them looked amazing, and it was purely because they got up, they brushed their hair, they brushed their teeth, they like did a little bit of gel or whatever it was at the time, and that was all it took. And it's like, damn, okay, cool. You put in just base effort and you look great. And that goes for any facial features, okay? So I know a lot of people are not necessarily their own taste in appearance, but that's okay. You're going to be somebody else's, and if you put in the bare minimum, you're in.
Self-care king. Like, honestly, I mean, it's
Like
interesting how it like traverses across genders though, because I'm a self-professed tomboy. I always have been, which is predominantly like not necessarily wearing super feminine things, being into more dude hobbies, that sort of thing. Like I still am quite a tomboy, and I don't necessarily think it's like attractive feature for blokes. Like they haven't really like mentioned it, but I know being a woman and having girlfriends that we're just like a man that doesn't question his masculinity, like hello,
They're
like
so manly that painted
Yes.
nails couldn't take away from that at all. That's
Rico
awesome.
used to paint his nails constantly, and I was curious. I was like, so what got you into this? And he was like, well, for one, he has a trans brother. So when his brother was younger before the transition, that was, like, of course he's going to say yes to getting his nails painted. But then on top of that, it was to show as well that there's no one way to be a man. Like, it's not like that. And also it was functional because he used to work at venues at night, and he's an audio engineer. So he needed to be able to see his fingers like on the inputs. And so he would purposely paint them neon colors. So that he could see them.
That's rad. That's amazing. Yeah.
I was like,
That's so
everything
smart.
about that is so fucking positive. What the shit?
Yeah, something about painted nails though. There's an artist that I like to listen to, and he paints his nails, and it's like genuinely sexy. And then there's the basketball team I follow in the NBA. One of the players paints his nails just because he likes his nails painted. Like it's a genuine fact. It's kind of hot. I'm like, why is it hot? He just painted. I've got my nails painted. Like, what?
Am I hot? Oh my god.
I'm hot.
Hot.
All right.
Like,
actually, no. Me and Ellie are rocking a very nice red on the lips and the nails.
Oh, I've got neutral.
That's okay, Doom. We'll warn you next time. We'll get all the reds together. It'll be fine.
we're going.
Yeah. My next manicure is going to be Wicked themed. So
that's excellent.
Watch out for that.
Honestly,
I'm obsessed.
Yes.
There are so many Wicked collaborations, and only so much.
My Wicked heart is so happy because I'm such a Wicked nerd. I've seen it like 4 times.
I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh, don't.
No, not through choice. I've always wanted to, but when it started coming to Queensland, I was in a very different situation, and financially that was not going to happen.
Enough.
Babe, it's in Brizzy now.
But I think it's sold out. And also my financial situation is not much better.
Fair, but sometimes if you sign up to the places, they do like same day that's like shit tickets sort of thing, but they're still like fantastic tickets. I mean, I hope at least in your life, I hope that it happens. Like
live performances.
I'm a Wicked nerd.
I know the popular stuff. Okay? At the very least, I know that one because it's fucking amazing. And I do want to go see the film. It's looking a bit better. And as we found out in the chat, so did you guys see? Hold
on. I'll show you. God. You explain and I'll show.
Okay, so for those who don't know, obviously, when there's new films, there's always toys of it, assuming that's appropriate for kids. And so somebody has popped on the back of the Wicked dolls, www.wicked.com, which fair enough, seems like it would be their website. It's not. Don't go to it.
Oops.
Well, I mean, you might want to go to it, but you have to be You have to be over 18. So think about how many checks that had to go through, how many people had to look at that and go, that's correct. Nobody fixed it. Not a single person picked up on it and went, I don't think that's our website. I
will say it's very small.
But kids have been finding it. It's been fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But like, why? Like, I don't know. That sort of thing is so like niche to find. Like, who bloody reads the box of their dolls? Like, it's so niche.
Collectors and kids. That's actually freaking gorgeous, though. God damn. Hey, dude, give me. I want it. Give me the Wild Witch of the West. I used to love bloody Wizard of Oz as a kid. My grandma used to chuck it on for me all the time.
Yeah.
And as an adult, reading about some of the things that happened on set, especially to the main actress, oh boy, that film is, oh boy,
It's
I like that we have a
It's
modern
got
version.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
She suffered.
That's so that happened.
Mm.
I've been invited to the premiere.
Stop.
Well, you need a +1. Go on.
On Monday. No. So I'm going on Monday and I'm so excited.
Oh, so good. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I'll be going to the Wicked premiere, which I'm so stoked about. So I'm very excited.
Dude,
so excited.
So keen for you.
There's no Wicked video game though, but maybe one day.
I mean, I'd love to see it. I think it would be a really interesting and fun video game.
Wicked video game, hot or not?
I say hot. Like, as long as it's not just one of those crappy, we use the IP and made something garbage and we just wanted to lay it over. Because obviously, like, games have so many different genres and there's so many different ways that you can take that. It doesn't just have to be, I don't know if you remember like the old PlayStation games, and it was really hit or miss, right? So some of the IP related games were just fantastic. They were amazing. And some of them you were like, you didn't give a shit about this IP. You just wanted to put out a game with the name on it so you could make money, and we can goddamn tell. I don't want that second option. I want the first option, please.
Okay.
I want the nice one.
I think I'm a bit the opposite. Like I was just saying that they go along with the branding and it's questionable and it's just not a thing. But I will say, funnily enough, when I was a lot younger with the Wii, I won an Alice in Wonderland. You know the live action. It's not a remake though, because it's Underland, isn't it? It's like the one with Johnny Depp and stuff.
Yeah,
the more creepy Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I won from Dolly magazine.
Love our magazines.
Yeah, a Wii version. Yeah, a Wii version of the Alice in Wonderland game, and I was like, oh, I mean, cool. And I remember sitting down and playing it. I devoured that thing. I would be so intrigued to play it today because it was one of the games where I absolutely bloody loved it, and I just played it from start to finish, and it was just bloody amazing. So if they did that and tailored it towards younger gamers, fantastic. I think anything to get like younger kids into gaming and playing a game from start to finish, not just dabbling, not just like a quick round of Mario Kart.
It's more than
sink your teeth in.
Like the fact that it's transmedia, like it doesn't stick to one media type, which is fantastic. And like obviously a lot of places love doing that because, you know, more media, more money, blah blah blah. But it could be a gateway into getting kids into musicals, and that is fantastic because seeing a live performance, if you guys have ever seen them
gateway
to musicals, if you haven't seen like a performance or a musical or something before, it feels very different. So obviously when we listen to things, we can chuck that shit up. It's a good time, chuck in some bass, whatever. But when you're in there in person, you can feel the sound. So you can feel it in your chest, and you can usually, if you are like me and you have like a physical response to some music, you'll get goosebumps and things like that. That is still possible with recording, but it is so much more in person. It is astounding to see. And the skill that these performers have, I cannot. I am in awe the entire time I am in there. I went and saw I went and saw Aladdin in London when I got to visit Europe. Jesus Christ.
Insane, right?
Insane.
Wow.
The voice is insane. The performance, just the entire time I'm there like, I can't even take all this in. It's too amazing. How do you contain that much amazing? What?
The costume, the singing, everything.
No, but like being on stage with like all of that like awesomeness, like obviously every single night it's very tiring. I've seen like a number of videos of the performers of like particularly Elphaba. They have to like have their nails painted a certain color of green, and the amount of exercises they have to do. But like getting up on stage and just being with that amount of awesome would be just insane.
Amazing. And it's one of our oldest forms of storytelling as well, performance. So obviously we have games now, which is another form of storytelling, which we all adore, of course. We have films, we have books, but our oldest form of storytelling is using our bodies. Before we had speech, we told stories with gestures. And it's so amazing to see an art form that still incorporates something like that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. well, we've halfway through the episode and we haven't we haven't done the things that I wanted to do yet. But that's okay. One thing that I wanted to ask you guys, girls, theys, if what is hot or not is, and I'll put it up on the screen. And it's just been announced. Chats, get into it. I'm going to show you this. Now, this is Little Kitty Big City.
I saw this.
Okay. Little Kitty Big City. They're releasing a physical version. There's a standard edition and a deluxe edition for Nintendo Switch. The standard edition just has the game and maybe some stickers, I think. But the deluxe edition, okay, we have got a little Lost Kitty poster. We've got stickers. We've got, I think there's a in-game redeemable thing. Hold on. It says deluxe box, physical game, plush hat for cats. There's a hat.
So cute.
For your cat.
They need it.
And I now have
kittens.
cats. I have kittens.
Get on Hugo. Get it on him.
On Hugo.
Yep. I chuck it on Dawn. Tank could rip it off, but Dawn, she'll sit there with patience. She'll do it.
2 sticker sheets, sticky notepad, big folio poster, game manual, mini fold-out poster, and digital soundtrack download.
You can't complain. Like, that is phenomenal.
Is that hot?
Is that hot? That's
and
hot.
for $59, yeah, like I'm sure that's American, but like that is a
think it is.
fantastic, genuinely interesting deluxe. It's not just some digital crap that's like, hey, you got an extra hat and game. It's like, no, have a cat hat. Have some cool stickers. Don't put them on your cat. And then have this little poster that makes me stressed. So
because we've like spoken about that on the podcast before, is the fact that there is not a lot of merch that comes with games anymore. It is so much of like, here's your in-game outfit, which is cute, sure, but I cherish physical things. No, like give me. No, like I'm sorry, but that Lost Kitty poster, easily you could go and print that by yourself at Officeworks. I don't care, but it's so fun. Like it's such a little niche thing. Like how I've said that in the Dark Witch anthology, when I pre-ordered something, I got a map of the world. It was like a really vintage kind of like tea-stained map of the world, and it had every game's icon of all around the world of where they're placed, and there was like 6 games. But I didn't realize until one of the games only recently came out that there was an Easter egg by the time I got it for the next game. Like, isn't that so cool? Yeah,
amazing.
And I had it up on my wall in the back of my stream for like a year, and then the new game came out and I streamed it the day of because it's my jam. And then I was like, whoa. This is that icon that's on that map. And I realized like what was going on. And so like, I don't know, like I get that we're very eco-conscious now and not everyone really cares for like physical merch, which I think there should be a limit where you can opt out of something if you're not going to use it. But just that Lost Kitty poster for me is just a really fun little detail of merch. And I think that's really cool that someone who loves the game, which Doom, I believe you played it, reviewed it, you really loved it.
Yeah,
you could put it in your house as decor, as gamer decor, and I think it's just really sweet.
I look, just shout out to this one. I'm really. It's very cute and it's very hot, in my opinion.
Hot, amen.
Hot, hot. Kitty hats and posters for the win. Speaking of posters, what also I think is hot. Game posters in kids' magazines.
Oh yes, I remember those. They were such a joy.
My daughter just got one. I think it's Total Girl.
Yeah, it has Total Girl.
It has black. I think it has Blackpink on one side or something Disney, and then on the other side, Princess Peach.
Love that. And Princess Peach is such an icon. If you're under the age of like 11, she is a freaking icon. Like kids, like little girls love Miss Princess Peach. And as a parent of young girls, and would you say, Doom, that kids still put posters on their walls?
Yes.
I love to hear that. I love that makes my little like millennial heart sing.
It's like your little cave paintings, but like it's like a poster.
Yep. Although, look, blue tack on the wall it's not ideal, but you know what?
in summer.
Better than tape, honestly. I'll take it.
Yeah,
And it's like
better
it's
than
like halfway down your wall. the blue streak. That's me in Melbourne, the lone Perth. Bloody hell.
Dude, Queensland with the humidity.
Yeah.
And if you're really unlucky and you have cockroaches, they eat your blue tack. So
I don't
really
even
enjoy
mention
that.
Queensland, Shaye. Like Queensland is just its whole other level of hell with the heat. At least Perth is somewhat normal.
No, see, Perth at least has heat, but it's a dry heat, so it's like it's crappy. It's not the worst. Brisbane's up here going, you want heat and humidity, and we're like, not really.
And cockroaches.
Too bad. Oh, dude, and they thrive in this as well, which is obviously
no. When I moved into this house, we moved into this house in summer, so it's almost been a year since I've been living in this house. And when I moved in, I realized there was a cockroach almost in every single room. And I call, and it doesn't matter the gender, all cockroaches are called cockroachina to me. So they're all like glamour girlies. They're called cockroachina. It makes me feel better because I hate cockroaches. So every time I see one, I'm like, girl, what are you doing here? Cockroachina. They're gone now, thankfully. I saw one the other day, though. I was like, cockroachina, why are you near my car, girl? Where do you need a lift to?
Cockroaches definitely are not.
Cockroaches are not.
Cockroaches are not. Please don't make a cockroach game. Please.
The fact that you have now told me that they're everywhere, Shaye, I'm hoping to visit South Australia in a few weeks. I think I might change my idea of doing a Brizzy tour.
Well,
cockroachina, get out of here, girl.
Okay, so
get
the
out of
last thing
here.
that I found when I moved into this place, so I've been here now for like maybe 2-3 months, toddling on in, and there was a freaking huntsman in the toilet, like not in it, like in the room, and it was on the back. I cannot.
I don't care. I'll take care of him, girl. I'll fly up there.
I wasn't like you giving it a cool name. I was like, sir, I need you to vacate. You are not paying rent.
That's Messina. What are you doing?
I was just like, this isn't cool, okay? Like, you know, I don't need company while I pee, so you're going to need to not be here. Rico! And like, I don't need them squished, right? Because I feel really bad, but sometimes it's the only way you can do it without them like chasing. So,
huntsmen's enough. They're the Labradors of the spider world. They're Huntsman Cena, girly, what are you doing here? Like, she's nothing.
All huntsmen are named Barry because I actually had, in my science lab at school, I had a huntsman up there for like, I don't know, it might have been 3 weeks.
Did she give birth?
No, but they eat the flies and all the little midgies and stuff like that.
I've got cats for that. It's okay. I've got cats for that. No huntsmen. And it reminds me too much of when I lived in a previous house. We had a huntsman infestation. Like, one of them
that's hard.
And they were fucking everywhere. And I
never moved out.
Well, no, my cats took care of them, except that sometimes they didn't fully take care of them, and they try and show me because they were very proud of what they'd done, and then it would move.
That's creepy.
And then I would vacate immediately.
I get that with my boys with flies at the moment. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'll just let a little fly in just for the enrichment. You go and chase it, baby boys. I'm like, baby. You go and chase it. But the thing is, my tuxedo, they're like known to be a bit psycho. He puts his paw on it and he almost likes the vibration because he lifts his paw up and he goes zzz, and he closes it again. So he's like zzz, zzz,
no,
zzz. I'm like, brother,
oh my God.
Sorry, eat it. I'm sorry, eat it. All I'm hearing is zzz. I can't do it.
Coming out to a half-eaten cockroach or a half-eaten spider, I'm just like, guys, come on, finish the job, please. Like, if you're going to do it,
no, that's a fair shout because I have found a couple half-eaten cockroaches, but I would prefer not to hear my cats crunch their shells because I don't like killing them because I hate the crunch. It's like a visceral kind of audio reaction for me.
It's not like a good crunchy leaf. It's like a bad crunchy cockroach.
Or I think I don't want to murder. At the end of the day, I don't want to murder. But cockroaches, I'm sorry, they spread disease. I will put a huntsman outside, doesn't bother me. Catch it in a container, does not bother me. Cockroachina, sorry, girlfriend. This is the end of the road. I can't.
Ladies, do you know what also is at the end of its road? This conversation because we have spent a good amount of time talking about wild animals and pets. Okay, lovely. All right. So obviously today's episode is labeled Hot or Not video game edition. And if you don't know what Hot or Not is, I Googled it a little bit and I was like looking at the things and like a lot of the games are a bit naughty. But
Oh.
yeah, but
because gotcha. Yeah.
But that's not ours today. So hot or not, mechanical keyboards.
Okay, listen, right, mixed on this. If you live in a fucking share house and it's like 11 p.m. and your, mechanical keyboard is right next to where I put my fucking head, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat you with it, yeah? Cool, just like as a complete non-specific. So out of respect for other people, silence your shit, yeah? But if it's just you alone, find the noise that you like, right? I've discovered this slowly over recent times. Rico's been asking me like about keyboards and stuff like that, which ones I like, and I'm like, I don't. I tippy tappy. It does the letters. Everything is fine. And he's like, no, like you gotta listen to the noises and see which one you like. There was some that he showed me that set me off immediately. I was like, I swear to fucking God, turn that off immediately.
Horrific.
I would end someone. It was the ones with like the pointier notes at the end. Like they just sound.
I think that's
sharp
brown.
and loud.
I think that's brown keys.
Yeah,
I think brown keys are the hard ones.
They've colors assigned, which is just nice and confusing.
The switches all have colors. So you've got like cherry red, you've got brown, you've got blue, like you've got all different sorts. Because at the moment, I'm a bit of a no, only because if it's creamy, then maybe. But because I'm not really a mouse and keyboard gal, my PC setup is 1 for streaming and 2 I write for gaming journalism and a few other bits and bobs. So I'm typing and I'm going quick. And I find with some mechanical keyboards, I had one around here that it felt like a cliff. Like I was going, like you'd press down on J and you'd move across to a different one, like to D, and your fingers would be tripping across as you go. And I would get so many freaking typos. I'm like, I can't do it. Yes. And honestly, it would lead me to raging. I'm like, I'm just trying to type one bleeding sentence and I can't do it because I don't know. I think I had brown.
What tool didn't work for you?
Like, they were just too high, too clicky. It just wasn't a vibe. And now I've moved to like a smaller one, and she is a black keyboard, which is my aesthetic, but the letters are also black. So if I don't have my overhead light on,
it's not good.
Yeah, gal can't see what she's typing. And I know my QWERTY back and forth, but also I have to be like, oh yeah, okay, let me press T. Ridiculous, right? So
different fonts fuck me up. But also, you've got nails, Ellie, so you'll know this. Eventually, you scratch off your WASD if it's not actually carved into the key. I did that on so many freaking keyboards. So now my current ones, the letters light up. I can change their color, and it's actually like there's no feel or anything, but yeah, it's like carved in, so I don't have to have the problem Ellie's having, where you just can't see it.
Amen. So, well, I'm going to go no. I'm going to say no, just because of the functionality aside from gaming is just not there.
Yeah.
This is fair.
I can definitely see that. Also, the mechanical keyboard profile is a little bit high, unless you have a wrist rest. And I'm not sure if that's just a female thing or small hand thing, but
ergonomics, yeah.
So yeah, and I can attest to the fact that I've accidentally only ever used keyboards that are backlit, so the letters are carved in.
Yes.
Yes. So I have never scratched off my WASD keys. So I was. So yeah. There you go.
I could show you a picture of my keyboard and you would know immediately that I was a gamer. So at the very least, I had that. But chat, what do you guys think? We've got someone, Sari, in chat saying it's more of the feel than the noise, which, I can get behind, because if a key feels garbage to use, it's not, you don't want to type on it. And it's a subconscious thing. It's not even a you going, no, I don't want to do that. Subconsciously, you're like, that tool feels wrong to use. I don't like it. And you'll avoid it.
Exactly.
I mean, don't we all wear headsets anyway? Like, how do you hear the noise outside of your headset? And when you tune out a similar noise all the time, like I don't hear my mouse clicks, and I feel like your keyboard would be the exact same. Like after a while, you just don't hear that shit.
That is fair. Like, for me, the noise is fine. I prefer like a, what do you call it? Like a more rounded noise, but much like Sari, I think it's the feel more than anything. Like, I'm slowly learning about this. I'm not an expert by any means, but I've learned that I hate those ones where it's easy to press, but then the last bit of the key going in takes extra effort. The fuck do I want that for? Why are you going to strain my fingers? Do you know how many fucking keys I do constantly? Do not strain my fingies.
We're very passionate about keyboards around here, but I will say the one that I have, which was gifted to me from Republic of Gamers, the Azoth one, it doesn't have a numpad, but I love the size. So a numpad's hot or not?
I love my numpad.
I love numpads.
Hot. I love my numpads. I don't have a current numpad though, and I don't like it. Like I think I've read up on it. Do I have like a quarter? Like I don't know if I can show it. She's a tiny. Yeah, it's like a tiny one. Too small for me. But I also had a Republic of Gamers one that I got as a fundraiser award that she was like large and in charge, and I didn't hate her, but I aesthetically like looking at a smaller one, but I don't like using a smaller one.
Yeah,
there's a Venn diagram of like looking and using. Yeah, that we need. Yeah,
and I find the smaller ones.
No, I think they're hot.
I like. Have you noticed that?
I think they're not hot. I think for gaming, I think they're not hot because I would never like playing World of Warcraft, for example. I'm not going to reach over to my numpad to use my 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not. That's for the mouse. Like if I want number or like buttons for my right hand, that's going to be on the mouse. So left hand gaming is numbers on the top. So the numpad would mean nothing to me. So I think typing and administration, yes.
Actually,
gaming, no.
So if you develop games, you need your numpad because there are some software, for example, Maya, which is a 3D program and also an animation program, where the shortcuts are literally built with the numpad in mind and all the other buttons already do something. So reformatting it is incredibly difficult if you try and do that. So you need your numpad, just straight up.
Because numpad is just numbers only, whereas if you look at your top numbers, they all have exclamation mark, @ sign, hashtag, like it all has something extra with it, whereas numpad's just your numbers, isn't it? So it's like different. There you go. It depends if you're left or right-handed, but
true. I also really love it for like when I hate this so much, but when I have to do freaking maths, or like tax or something, and I'm like, oh fuck it, because I'm not going to sit up there on my little lines and be like that, because that feels weird. But I'll sit there with my numpad, and that's fine. But I will admit, I get quite messed up when I'm used to putting in a password with a numpad and then a keyboard doesn't have a numpad because I remember patterns. I don't remember the actual bloody password. So I'm just there like,
I'm the same. I love a good pattern.
Yes.
Numbers, pattern.
Like on you mean like because they're kind of like a phone.
Yeah. And so I'm used to that format. And then the line for some reason just doesn't work very well for my mind.
And then you're like, it's like it's like a Gen X. No, I won't call that out. Boomer. It's like a boomer. What? You know, they take so long, and I say that with love. But they're like what? Their index finger. It's just pointing everything.
Wow.
That's what it's like on a line.
Yeah. And I don't want to feel like that. I don't need that right now, okay? I'm still reasonably young. Okay, so I'm thinking numpad for me, hot.
Yeah, hot. Agreed.
Not.
No.
Fair
enough.
That's just me, girl.
I'll forgive you this time.
Okay. Ellie, what was one of yours?
Please. My hot or not?
Yeah.
Gaming edition. Oh, okay. This can include like a lot of people, but it's obviously mainly I'll mainly tailor it towards console users because you can do PC, but console users make sense. So hot or not, changing the aesthetic of your actual console. So whether that be tailoring it with stickers or using panel plates, is that what you call them? I know especially the PlayStation love a bloody panel plate because PS5 is a bit like that. Yeah, hot or not, because also this kind of does include I was going to say personalized or customized things, because I know Xbox has a few collabs and they have like themed things. So if I start my opinion with, I think I love consoles how they are. I don't know. I'm a bit of a nerd. I think they're just perfect, whether it be PlayStation, Switch, or Xbox. Like, I think they're quite perfect. So I'm not one to buy panels or anything to change it, but I would buy a limited edition version of a console. So the one that I wanted to I entered to win was when the Cancer Foundation teamed up with Xbox, and they released 3 consoles that had actually like cancer through a microscope.
Yeah. That was awesome.
They were phenomenal. And also, honorable mention, there is a Shapes version of the Xbox. That is an honorable mention. But the fact, that's an honorable mention for the lulz, because it is the lulz. But that Cancer collab was so visually beautiful.
It was stunning. Yeah.
Honestly, you can't compare. So I personally would not whack on anything to like change my my PlayStation. She's just over there. She's beautiful. But I would buy a limited edition of a console. So I would love to know where you guys sit on the hot or not spectrum.
Okay,
what about you?
I'm going to hit you with something sad, but also funny.
She doesn't have one.
Well, actually, we have one downstairs. I
PC
have
gamer.
Mad like sticker anxiety, right? So I actually fucking fight me. I have mad sticker anxiety, so I actually can't put stickers anywhere. It bothers me deeply. I'm just one of those people. I can't.
Shaye.
I know
it is so beautiful and freeing sticking stickers where you want to stick them.
It is childhood coded.
The second you stick something somewhere. So I, like you, have my own branded Twerk and Queen stickers, right? And I have my sewing machine, because I like to sew stuff, that I stick all my stickers on. I have several gaming stickers and whatever. But do you know what I ventured out to? Sticking them wherever the fuck I wanted them. And it has been one of the most, this is what I think like runner's high must be, because I peel that beautiful sticker off and I stick it somewhere and I'm like, yes. And sticker freedom. Once you realize that life doesn't matter and it could end within a second, sticker freedom is beautiful. So if I give you homework from now until next week, please just stick a sticker somewhere. Is it your fridge? Is it like your, like where the heck it is? Stick it. It is beautiful.
Okay. I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
Shaye, I'm in the middle. All right.
For me. If I can pull off the decoration, like especially if I get bored with it, right? Then absolutely. But if I can't,
so the console wraps for the Xbox are magnetic.
Yes.
This is good.
Yes, so they're very nice. Also, the plates for the PlayStation, you take off the old plates and then you can put on the other plates.
Not permanent.
So potentially, you could acquire one of those wraps, one of those plates, or like me,
and then put stickers on it,
and put stickers on that, because I have, for my PC, I have a blank one, the side that's not clear, so a blank one of those, and I put stickers on there. That's why
I love it. It looks so good.
Yeah, and it's like history. It's like all the things that I've loved, or every creator sticker that I get when I go to conventions, I put it on there.
Happy collage.
Customizing for the sake of charity, hot as fuck.
Yes, absolutely.
For auctions, yes. That permanent customizing, although it potentially
really
was
work that people do by hand.
I don't know if it was just a wrap or not. If anyone can confirm that, please let us know. I think customizing controllers is fantastic, but I barely look at my console unless I'm doing show and tell on Instagram or on a video. Like I don't really look at it. So if I'm taking a picture of my setup, it doesn't actually matter the aesthetic of the console for me. The size of the console, however, that does affect me because there's obviously only so many things I can fit on my desk at a certain size. But I think, customizing controllers, yes. Non-permanent customizations through the use of plates or the magnetic wraps, yes. For charity, yes. For funsies, yes.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. When I see other people sticking stickers to shit, I'm like, fucking go for it, my dude. I love that for you. But for some reason, it just comes to me and I'm like, no.
No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. I think everyone has different on what they want to do with their own belongings. It's like you can appreciate what other people do, but your own belongings is a bit different.
I'm just so anxious about it.
Speaking of customizations and stickers, Ellie, we received a package a week after PAX that we were supposed to have at PAX. Now, because we are just amazing chicks, if you would like one of our Confessions of a Gamer Girl stickers, please let us know in the Discord. For today's episode chat, please say yes or I would like a sticker or whatever.
Actually, no, code word. The code word is orange banana.
Oh, what? Shaye?
It makes it funnier. I want it in a sentence. I don't acknowledge it's a code word. I want you to just rock up into the Discord, confuse people, and start talking about orange bananas. Thank you.
Yes, I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Chaos.
Okay. Or just DM me. That's fine.
Yeah, all that. Right. It's less cool, but, whatever.
Okay. Discord link. I will provide that now because I didn't actually know this, but Discord links expire after a certain amount of time.
They don't have to. You can actually set them to never expire.
Can I see? Yeah. This is okay. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna copy and I'll put it. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's got.
Dolphin already did it.
Our mod has got us. I've got it as well. I'll also put it in the YouTube comments as well. If you join the Discord and in the episode chat for today, just comment that you would like a sticker. We'll send you one. Yeah.
We may have to make an episode to actually get it to you. But don't do that in the normal.
No, don't do that publicly. Do it privately.
Don't dox yourself.
Yeah, and if you're worried, get it sent to your grandma's house or something. I don't mind.
PO box.
Dox your grandma. Who cares?
Your grandma calls you up.
These ladies at my house.
There's some ladies at my house.
Why are the ladies at your house, Grandma?
Do you like the numbad? Do you like the numbad? Poor Genevieve's struggling. She's like, what's going on?
We're going to scare some old lady.
Don't dox your grandma. We're not going to spam you, but also send me your address for nondescript reasons.
Okay, wonderful.
Just to be safe.
Wait, how many stickers they actually got delivered to Ellie's house because I thought it'd be easier to just get delivered to Ellie's house. How many did I order? 100 or 150?
Oh, a billion. There's a massive fat stack. Yeah,
it's a fat stack. So
it's a fat stack. So we can afford to send a couple out.
Yeah,
just a couple.
We are very trustworthy, okay? So please
look at our faces. Look at the three of us.
Sorry. I'm tired. I'm busy. Please understand. Oh, yeah, sure. Innocent. No, I'm just too tired and too busy to go crime. But the moment that clears up, you wait. I'll consider it.
You just wait.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in like 3 different states. So we have to like converge on like one state.
That's true.
Unless we've got a sugar daddy, we can't afford those flights. Like, come on.
Valid.
None of us live in Sydney, so Dolphin Pants is safe.
Damn it. Next time, Dolphin. Next time.
Yeah. Next time, darling. Awesome. Because I was hoping to give those out at PAX, but life happens, things happen.
Printing happens.
Printing errors happen. That was like the 3rd company that I went through. So basically I just need to buy a sticker making machine at this point.
Oh,
like a
the
cricket.
cricket.
Like the thing I want to, like the thing I want to get. Yeah, like that.
What if I told you I
Yes.
own a cricket, but it's in a box?
I would
Do
tell
you?
you.
I will send. Do you want me? I will send it to you if you
Oh,
want.
I'm gonna get the version that can cut wood. So
Oh.
I don't know.
I would have a cricket. Hello.
Yeah, like I want a laser printer, laser cutter, but looking at those, like obviously they're very specific in the jobs they do, and also I've got cats, right? If I have lasers near cats, this is gonna be a problem. And also there's so many ventilation issues, okay? But if there's a cricket that is like the type 3 or something, and I can do all my nerdy shirts, I can do my stickers, I can do my business cards, but also I can still do some like balsa wood cutting and stuff like that, so that I can make like stands for my crap. Guys, get into craft if you're a gamer, because then you can make your own customized stands for your cool shit that you
so
collected.
good.
Like
I just buy my controller stands off Shein.
that's fair, but what if you want something really special, like a way to stack way too many Bulbasaurs as a complete non-specific?
We wouldn't know.
Sure.
Blurred for their identity back there.
Yeah. There's a Pac-Man too. He snuck in, but I'm willing to leave him there. Like he's all right.
Sneaky king.
I'm working on this because it's very plain. And hopefully ours can be like mine can be a little bit more, amazing. But yeah, no, if you are interested in a sticker, please like either join the Discord or if
how about nobody gets any stickers? We send them to Doom and she can just cover her background in the stickers.
Stunning.
Doom's like, I don't want to do that.
No, we need to flow through the country, flow through the world. We need the stickers to be everywhere.
Do you know what I would love? Like a blimp or a hot air balloon.
That would be so much fun. Something so strange, like even a stretch Hummer. Imagine if we all got in the same city.
Pink ones, and it's just got COAGG on the side.
Yeah, and we just had a stretch Hummer with a what is it? What is it? A QR code. A QR code. I'll be up the top. I'll just be screaming out
hanging
loud,
out of the.
Like a bit of Phoebe Buffet craziness.
Yeah. You can literally see me just lying on a couch giving you a big thumbs up, like, yeah, Ellie, go for it. All that energy back to my phone game.
Yes. And I'll be the dedicated extrovert until I hit my quota. Doom will take over.
We'll swap out.
Honestly, we just need a COAGG tour.
Yeah.
Could you imagine an Australian COAGG tour of us talking live at, let's be honest, probably bloody Fortress every single time.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I think that we need that. We need that funded. We need to do that, and I would be there. We would do a week, and we would do all 7 states. Do we have 7 states? I don't know.
We don't have
and territories.
We've really got them in like 2.
I think it's only Sydney and Melbourne. Yeah. Well, we will make our own area and we will tour, and it will be the funnest thing ever. So if you want us to come to your state, put in pink cherry in the Discord.
Oh my God.
All right, you got orange, banana, pink cherry. Thank you, everybody. All right, but if you only put in one, we'll know and we will take it personally.
We will know, and I will be so offended there's no pink cherries. And state your state. State your state.
You know, I have been working on getting like those state, what do you call it? Like badges that people have in Discord. But I just haven't done it yet. So yeah. You guys, it's been a wild ride. But I wouldn't have it any other way, babes. I wouldn't have it any other way. Before we go, there will be a very special audio-only edition of an episode of the podcast, and it's very special. And I haven't even told the girls about it, I don't think. So my travels this weekend is to the Fuse Cup, to the Educators in Esports conference, and I'll be talking to that audience. Very exciting. But Kristen Cummins, who is the operations manager of the Fuse Cup, she came on. She's a vibe. She's a babe. We had a great time. It's just a quick 20-minute episode, we actually got into some really interesting conversation about the latest legislation that is potentially going to be put into Parliament. So if you want to check that out, it'll be live midnight tonight. So I'll be at the airport and you can tell me what you think.
Get onto it, fam.
Love to see it. And thank you so much to Kristen for coming on board. Can't wait to see you, girl. You're not here because you're too busy setting up, being a boss babe. Love to see it. Ellie, what are you doing this week? Tell everyone.
Oh, what am I doing this week? This week is actually a bit hectic for me. I'm all over the internet, so check me out on all of my interwebs. I'm releasing a few interviews that I have done at PAX. I was in collaboration with Level Up Psychology, who is a psychology clinic here in Melbourne, but they also have a focus on gaming psychology, which is like really, really fascinating, actually. So I've been able to kind of really dive into the psychology of gaming because we like to throw that aside when it comes to passions and hobbies and we just discount it. But there's actually genuinely a lot of info when it comes to adults who like to play video games. So I was very lucky in interviewing a few people at PAX about their mental health mixed with how they game. So if you want to go and see a few of those interviews that I'll be releasing over the next week or so, find me on Level Up Psychology over on Instagram. So that has been really, really cool to be able to finally release into the world. So that's what I'll be doing. And catch me on Monday streaming. I think I'm going to stream something fun. Do let me know. I have multiple ideas on what I want to do. There's a few horror games that have come out where you can't utter a word. You can't say anything. Otherwise, you get affected. Yeah, you get affected in mid-game. And you know me, I'm a bit crazy. And
she's a yapper. She'll just die straight away.
I'm a yapper and I like being scared. So, and you see the brick wall behind me. I'm not in my house. I can yell as loud as I want. So, your girl's going to be frightened. So, I've got a lot going on. I hope that you can join me. And Shaye, let me know what you're going to be up to.
I'm very excited. So tomorrow night is my 4,000 follower giveaway. I'm absolutely freaking hyped. So I've got people entering and stuff like that. The prizes are fully sponsored by Last Hold Games, who are these freaking amazing people who do face scans and put it on a gaming bust. So you send in your face scans and you pick what class do you want to be, what pets do you want, all that kind of stuff. Or do you want to be a Warhammer character or something? Like, it's so cool. So they have been, this is the second time they've sponsored our prizes. They're a Gold Coast based company, so Queensland, and I am so excited to get to partner with Australian companies. Like, this shit is great. This is what I want to do. I want to see more Australian companies that do things that are genuinely unique and fun. And I really want to push those forward because, obviously we have all of these fantastic gaming brands, but there are little guys out there and they're doing some nice stuff. So, if you haven't already, guys, check out my Instagram, grab the QR code to enter, and I will be drawing prizes at 8:30 Queensland time tomorrow.
Amazing. I'm so excited for that.
Same.
Love that. I have also shared that over on our Instagram, so definitely check that out over there. I am managing my own Instagram as well as that, so please bear with me. We got a little vote on the Instagram actually about there's this what do you call it? This image that I kept seeing on TikTok, and basically it is are they pixies like Tinkerbell? And every trio has I want to slap her, calm down and do it. So I wanted to know who you guys thought each one of us was. And
reveal.
Okay, and so far, so I've got either I want to slap her or do it.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
I voted for I want to slap her. That's what I voted for. I'm like, that's you. That's a Doomcutie.
I didn't even see it pop up, and now I'm sad.
And then so Ellie has actually won do it. So I must be I want to slap her, and you're do it. And then Shaye with an overwhelming 50%. she got the calm down.
Yeah. So
Is
we
it because
all
the hair color.
we
I think
we
it's a
all
hair
got
color
our
because I'm
thing.
not a calm down kind of vibe. I'm a calm up.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
This
calm
will
up.
happen.
Shaye and I are very much match energies. I think that Doom, you would be like, I'm gonna slap her, and we'd be like, do it. There's
know
no
if
level
there's
of calm down here. No,
No.
I don't think we have a calm down. I think Shaye and Miss Ellie over here, we are very much like hype gals. We're like, yes, queen, go
Yeah.
off.
If
And
you're
Doom
not
Cutie,
feeling that is the right move, we will support you. We got
yeah,
you.
Miss Doomcutie, she's ready to fight. So I think that
I am.
that was the trick question. There is no calm down. There is
No.
only I'ma slap her and do it. this side
It's us
of the
just peeking in the
podcast,
corners like,
yeah, this side of the podcast, we're hype girls. We're like, yeah, girlfriend, you go for it. And this side of the podcast is very much like, I'm gonna do it.
like
I'm
we'll
gonna
take
do
the
it.
bag, we'll hold your poodle while you back in
Yeah,
someone.
I will.
oh,
And-
the
and-
kittens. Yeah,
Oh, of course.
And while you do that, I'll come up with some sort of logical, reasonable explanation to how we got into this situation and
Yeah.
how we're going to get out.
Wait,
of it. So,
wait,
I'm
Doom,
very
maybe
comfortable
you're
with
the
just
calm
that they
down.
deserved it. I think
Maybe-
Doom is more the calm down, yeah.
maybe
Doom is
Doom's
usually the
the
one
calm
telling us
down.
to calm down.
Look,
and
and
she's
Shaye-
the fighty one.
Guys, this is mind blowing me. And me and Shaye are either like, no, we're definitely the hype gals. We're not really like, I'm going to slap her. No, we're not really that. We're definitely like,
Like,
we're
do
going to
it.
support you how you
Do
need
it.
to be supported. And whereas Doom Cutie is more like, calm down, guys. Yeah, I
well,
think we've
hold on,
sorted it.
hold on.
I think we've
Dolphin has
sorted it.
said Doom was calm down, but only when the podcast is recording. Do you have a camera
valid.
in my house?
This is valid. I like
Ellie and
it.
Shaye have no chill.
No, not at all.
Doom is the chill, and we're just like, no.
Look,
Calm
I
up,
can
calm
code
up.
switch.
No, my favorite response to the classic, and I'm sorry to stereotype this, but men usually saying to women, just calm down, it's not that serious, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I will calm up and I will backhand you.
I will calm up. That is my new
calm
slogan.
up.
But also,
Yeah.
Doom, if you just saw us, we both went. So that is
Yeah.
clippable. That's really clippable. As we just
When
like,
Shaye says just peak woman experience, you're like, immediate anger.
It is a universal femme reaction to
Oh.
calm down.
Especially when
iconic.
it's paired with like sweetie or honey.
if that's ever worked, like hell has frozen over. If you're ever so worked up and someone's gone, calm down, and you're like, you know what? You're right. I'm chill. If that's
And
ever
let's say
happened in the
we-
history of the universe,
yeah.
hell's frozen over.
I can,
No,
I can
because
accept, hey, I need you to calm down. You're scaring somebody. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
There's
You've given me a
yeah.
reason. But when it's just
Boogity,
calm down,
boogity.
I'm
I'm
like,
scared of them. I don't care.
oh. But like, I don't know. Even that is just so much better than just calm down. It's like, don't fucking tell me what to do.
Oh.
I'm
I'm triggered.
I'm not
I'm
mad, you're
triggered
mad.
already from that.
exactly. Oh
I
my god,
need
we'll
it.
do triggering phrases next
like-
time.
I need
No,
a
actually,
box
my
set.
thing's material.
Triggering phrases in video games. Let's go.
Or
Um,
anything sandwich or kitchen related. I'm gonna suffocate someone with a sandwich. So there
Save
you
it. Save it, Shaye.
go.
Save the rage.
Good.
Thank you to all of our listeners across the world. Thank you to our chat for being awesome as always. Thank you to my lovely panel as always. And we will see you next time for another episode of Confessions of a Gaming Girl podcast. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.